How's it going, guys? Nathaniel R here. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I really appreciate. Hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day. In today's video, we are going to be going over some of the new information that just came out for. So if any of you don't know, there is a thing going on in New World that's called a PTR. Basically what it is it's an open server where they're testing out new content that's going to be coming and different changes and stuff like that that will be taking place in the near future. And during this time, there have been people who have gone into the game and have data mined a bunch of information, and so we've been able to see a whole lot of information that's going to be coming out. So different dungeons and stuff, like a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be changing with the game coming soon. So I thought it was super interesting, and I figured, you know what, let's just show you guys and see what you guys think. Definitely some interesting things that are going to be coming. Some things that I'm like, oh shoot, that sucks. So we're going to jump right into it, and we're just going to break it all down and just go through it real quick. So let's drink some coffee. It's still hot. And let's jump right into it. Let's go. All right, so we're to start off. There's lots of cleanup and development content, so you can no longer we'll just start from the top, and then we'll get down to the point that I think is gonna really suck, or the thing that stuck out to me the most. Starting off, you can no longer place camps in invasions, which I think is kind of a pain in the butt, but you know, it is what it is. And there's the Twitch company chest and armor dies coming soon, so that'd be cool for different so for different streamers. I won't get this benefit, but there's a lot of bigger streamers. If you are like a fan of, say, I watch Shroud, you know, you'll be able to get some stuff along with him, which I think is really cool. This is a big deal, which I'm super hyped for, is lots of tracking for anti-bot and gold selling measures. In my server particularly, I don't know what it's like in your guys's, but like every 3 messages, it's another bot trying to sell stuff, and it's so annoying. Like I have so many blocked and muted just so I could actually see conversations from real people. So that's annoying. So I'm super excited about that. Then there's new partial ban penalties. Then there's going to be a bunch of new emotes with the nose blow, cry, chest pound, fist shake, firework. And then there's going to be the leg dance, the belly laugh, and the gifts. That'd be cool. So there's a couple new emotes. Not super important to me personally, because I personally don't emote that often. I'm usually running around by myself. So, you know, if you like emotes, it's coming. Then jumping down to the blunderbuss has new weapon effects, which I think is really cool. There's going to be, so I'm guessing with the rifle, whatever, you'll be able to do, I don't know if that means that they're adding, like, the weapon will do different things, or it will just have different looks to it, so cosmetics or something like that, which, I mean, there's a void one right here, which I think is actually super sick. There's potential to make, if you're a rifle user, that'll be absolutely fantastic. I think that's super sick. I mainly use it if I'm hunting rabbits and turkeys, so it'd be cool to have void appear on the rifle when I blow up a turkey. Anyways, then we have some upcoming events, which I think are going to be pretty interesting. I'm guessing it says holiday events right here. So maybe some Christmas events, and I mean, just for Halloween, it didn't seem like there was it was very mild, it felt like to me. So having something a little bit like, I mean, if they added like snow and like a bunch of like change some of the animals and like how they look and stuff like that to actually make it feel more like a holiday event, I think that'd be super sick. This right here is pretty cool. It says they're increasing territory standing XP from 1 to 1.25, so you could earn territory standing XP a little bit quicker. So I think that's pretty nice. This is the main thing that I wanted to talk about right here, and this is something that, do it now. You have to, it's going to be with they are increasing the amount of XP / level for all trade skills. So now, so for the weaponsmithing and stuff like that, they're increasing how much it's going to take to level up a specific level up skills. So right here, if you're right here, it says 43,400, and it will now be 176,400. So if you are working on leveling your skills and stuff like that, and you haven't gotten them done, definitely work on getting them done soon. It says it's also increasing the rewards, so I think that there's potential to, if you haven't done it yet, so don't freak out. It will take longer, but you might get a little bit more from it. But if you're trying to level up your skills quickly, you need to work on those quickly, or work on them now. So hopefully, if you are seeing this and you are seeing it early enough, you know, hopefully you're able to get into there and get that done before they make those changes, because that is a pretty massive leap per level to level up, and they already, I feel like, take a long time. So definitely get your hands on the game, get into the skills, and start leveling up right now, because when that change comes, it's going to be a nightmare times two. So definitely a big thing, and that's the main thing that I saw that I thought was very interesting, and I wanted to tell you guys. And that's why I saw this. It's like, oh, I need to make a video on that, because I mean, that's the pain about it. I mean, like a lot of the ways that we've done things, and so far in my videos, you know, they won't be as useful anymore. So definitely get in there and start grinding out those skills. If you already have your weaponsmithing and, I mean, a bunch of your skills already done, fantastic. But if you're still working on them, definitely get in there and do that. Then we have down here, we're going to have the sword balancing strike. So there's some actual different changes. So for the sword, the leaping strike is 25 now to 18 seconds. So that's nice. Then the Warhammer Mighty Gavel, it's going to be 22 to 20 seconds. So they're kind of changing down some of the time on how long it takes for some of the things. 15 seconds to now to 8 seconds. The musket power shot's going to be from 15 seconds down to 12 seconds. Then there's a musket shooter stance. It's going to be from 20 seconds to 18 seconds now. So it's nice that they're lowering a lot of the time that it takes for you to be able to use them. I think that'll be really nice, because I feel like a lot of the skills take a long time. At least for me personally. I don't use the musket too often, or if I do, it's just the regular shot. Like I said, I just hunt turkeys and rabbits. So for those of you that do use it, I think this will be nice. And the stopping power from 18 seconds to 15 seconds. The bow, the rapid shot, which I love, they're changing it from 20 seconds to 14 seconds. I think that's fantastic, because I love the bow, and that it does take a long time. The poison shot goes from 35 seconds to 30 seconds, so that's pretty nice. Then the slash for the rapier, it's going from 11 seconds to 6 seconds. It's actually a pretty big jump. Then the riposte from 20 seconds to 12 seconds. I mean, I feel like the rapier is actually getting a pretty sizable like cut in time, because that's, I mean, from 11 to 6, then 20 to 12. That's a big chunk of time off. I feel like it might be a little bit too much, but I mean, it's still nice. Then the Ice Gauntlet, Ice Shower, is going from 20 seconds and it's going up to 30 seconds. So they're actually raising the time for the Ice Gauntlet. So that's pretty interesting. Then the Life Staff, Sacred Ground, the cast distance is going from 20 to 25. So they're increasing that so you can do it a little bit further. And the duration, they're actually making it a little bit shorter, so it's not going to be as long. So that kind of stinks, but it's nice that they're increasing the distance so that you could actually do it a little bit further away, so that if you are a healer, then you could stay a little bit farther back. So that's nice. Then there's the Great Sword Offensive Attack, 5 stamina. So satisfying. So with this Great Sword, I'm excited that, I mean, well, we'll just see what that is when that comes out. There's some actual interesting things that I think they're going to be doing. So with the dungeons, they're going to be mutations. So I'm wondering, or I'm guessing that means that they are going to be changing up some of the enemies. So like you can go into a dungeon and it will be a little bit different. The enemies will be a little bit harder, so you can actually go, say, like, I don't know if anybody's played Destiny, but in Destiny you can go and do like different raids and stuff like that, and do like a harder version of that raid, and it switches up the mechanics a little bit and stuff like that. And it sounds like this is kind of what they're going to be doing, which I think is fantastic. And I was talking about it, I think, on stream a while back, that I was really hoping that they would do, because I felt like, I want to go back and enjoy some of the expeditions and stuff like that, but they just felt bland or boring, like they were too easy. But if they're going to take this and make it so that they are a little bit more difficult, they change up some of the mechanics, they change up some of the enemies, rotation and the spawns and stuff like that, and just kind of switch it up and then give you rewards that are worth it for someone who is a higher level, I think that'll be fantastic, because then it gives me more an incentive to go back and play them. And so they're going to be doing that with this is good with the Amrine. This is the Eden Grove, the Reekwater, and scale. So they're doing that for all 4 of these. So I think that's absolutely fantastic, and I'm really, really excited about that. So we'll see what that entails fully when it actually comes out, what that actually changed up, because this gives some information, but it's not too much. But I'm super, super excited that they're doing something to kind of switch it up so I can go back and actually feel like it's worth doing. Not saying that helping other people go through it is not worth it. It's just for enjoyment's sake, I would like to be able to go back and do that. And I think that's super, super cool. Expertise levels for trait skills after 20 chest reward when leveling up. So there's possible that you might get some chests from leveling up your skill, and there's some other stuff that will happen once you hit level 200 on them. More dungeon progression with silver ranks. That's interesting. I don't know exactly what that means. Confirmation when salvaging rare items. Event calendar, daily login rewards. That could be interesting, especially if someone's playing like every single day, like I was. That'd be nice because I felt like, and just sometimes it's nice to like get like 50 gold for logging in. I think that'd be nice, just to have a little bit extra. 60-day faction change, interesting. So it makes it so it doesn't, if you want to change your faction, I think it was 120. So if they're changing it down to 60, that would be absolutely fantastic. I'm not saying that I want to change, but say my friends are playing in a different faction and I want to play with them or join them, I now have that option a little bit quicker than I would before. Then there's a 15 bonus to healing in normal armor, and skill increases for light armor as well. That's pretty cool. There's a new Yeti enemy. That'll be interesting, as well as 2 other legendary beasts. So that'd be kind of cool. Oh, and this one right here, tool skins in store. That's kind of cool. So you can change up how your tools look. Not say some of the tools just look kind of it'd be really cool to give your tools a really nice, cool cosmetic look. I'm actually really interested in that one. Then there's some new PvP missions, so kill and acquire items, search chests, hunt chests, and swamp kill. So a little bit little change for that. I think they're really nice. Attribute changes, 30% or 300 intelligence bonus, 30 plus now down. So they dropped the intelligent bonus from 30% down to 10%, and the constitution bonus from 80% to 60%. But I think that's pretty interesting. There's a lot of information here. I think there's a lot of really interesting changes that are going to be coming. I'm super excited to kind of see a lot of it as it comes to fruition, and as things start to pop out and come out. I think there's a lot of potential with a lot of the stuff that can make the game really interesting. And for me, who's been mostly playing some different games, like it draws me towards wanting to play some more. So I'm excited. Definitely super excited. But yeah, guys, I hope this gives you a lot of different information. Really excited to try some of this stuff out. Definitely get on to your skills or your crafting skills and start leveling those up before that change comes, because then it's just gonna be, I feel like it's gonna be harder. So definitely grind that out if you get the time. Thank you so much for coming and watching the video. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that thumb up. If you didn't, thumb down, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. But anyways, guys, thank you so much. Super, super excited. Comment down below what you guys are excited for or what you're not happy about. And we'll talk some more. Thank you, guys. Have a good one. Peace.